Trying to find a similar concept for this word, many people ended up describing it as a form of affection, warm emotion towards something or someone special, a connection, a bond. But the more I interact with Korean culture, with people, and learn about Korea, the easiest it is for me to comprehend the concept, and I can see the beauty of it. As seen in K-dramas and in real life, Koreans have the sense of collectivism as a society. And I perceive just how tiny little actions, when put together, build this bond. It builds tongue. Let's go back to one of the most used expressions within the language. 밥 먹었어? One would translate it as how are you? But it really means have you eaten something? Back in the day when this beautiful country wasn't physically or financially as we know it now, I've identified that tongue started back then. I respectfully express that Koreans didn't have much during that dark period of time, but they cared. They had to worry about the person next to them and if they were alright. Additionally, there's 우리, which is used to talk about something meaning our instead of my. One would say our mother, our house, our family in Korean, instead of my in all cases. I've experienced tongue myself with my Korean teachers. They really care not only about you getting the language right, but about you as a person, as if you had the closest connection. And I guess this is why at the end of the course it turns so hard to say goodbye. Finally, Chuseok. In South Korea, tradition is like a gentle whisper passed from a generation to another. If you don't know what Chuseok is, people translate it as Korean Thanksgiving, but once again, I like to think about it as something that goes beyond that. During Chuseok, the echoes of heritage and legacy can be appreciated in the air, I would say. People go back to their hometowns, gather with their families, prepare exquisite food, and do some activities to celebrate, honor, and show gratitude for the life of the deceased. In Mexico, we have the Dia de Muertos, where Mexican families gather to honor ancestors and their lives. We visit cemeteries similar to Songmyo during Chuseok. So when I first learned about Chuseok, I was happy to see that another country shared a similar tradition. What I think makes Chuseok even more special is the hope that comes with it. With the gratitude the Koreans express during this tradition comes abundance and hope for new and fruitful beginnings. Okay, so you may be wondering what has tongue to do with Chuseok. And this might be just a reflection I have come with, but I'll explain. A Korean teacher told us once that they don't see the elder only as grandparents or just older members of their families, but as life mentors. Tongue is not only about having special feelings towards someone or something, it goes way further than that. I couldn't find a way to express the concept even if I run out of words or write my heart out. When referring to a relationship, being it romantic, familiar, or just a friendship, tongue expresses that even with the absence of words, people can still read and feel the relationship. It can be presented as well with strangers when they help one another. And although it doesn't imply that they have a close relationship, tongue in its purest form is built with small actions, with similar experiences, with commitment, and so on. This can happen as well between a person and a place, which is why during Chuseok, going back to their hometowns, Koreans embrace this melancholy and nostalgia. So, can you see it now? I think Chuseok arose with the collectivism that comes with Korean culture. Having this sense of collectivism empowers the pursuit to pay tribute and homage to those who were before, going back to the places where they grew up, and the desire to prepare, share, and enjoy food with their beloved ones. To wrap things up, tongue is something that foreigners might not totally understand, but I'm pretty sure that after acknowledging everything that it involves, instead of just knowing what it is translated to, you can identify and feel tongue. Tongue is beauty, serene, pure. It's subjective, it is personal, but at the same time and in its nature, it is collective. Happy Chuseok!